but we all have them. So if you have your copy of Behold the Pale Horse, I want you to open to the table of contents. I want you to open to the table of contents. When you get to the table of contents, I want you to look at it. I want you to take a good look at it, because I'm going to show you something. And if you're not the kind of person who reads, this went right over your head. So if you're not a reader, you can go ahead and check out right now. Okay. This is a copy of Behold the Pale Horse. You've all seen it before. Here it is. See? Right? Behold the Pale Horse. Required reading. I'm going to turn to the table of contents. This is the table of contents. If you can see that, table of contents. Now, one of my students said, hey, I got my book from Amazon. I got Behold the Pale Horse. I said, great. Let me see it. So they brought it to me. This is what they showed me. I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. That looks different. It's a lot thinner. Why does it look so? Wait a minute. Here's the original. And here's the other. Notice the difference? Oh, cover's different, right? So I'm going like, well, wait a minute. It looks thinner also. So what I did was I took the table of contents and I lined it up with the table of contents of the original one, page numbers and all. Because this book has been around for a long, long time. It's very controversial. If you've never read Behold the Pale Horse, you should. Here's what was interesting. If you have your table of contents with you, I'm going to read out what the contents are. When I get to something that does not make sense to you, I want you to type in hold up. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start at chapter 1 and I'm going to go down. Now, depending on what you have, you're either going to see a problem or you're not. Here we go. Chapter 1, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars. Chapter 2, Secret Societies and the New World Order. Chapter 3, Oath of Initiation of Unidentified Secret Order. Chapter 4, Secret Treaty of Verona. We're going to stop right there because guess what? Chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Go to chapter 14. Chapter 14 up to that point is just like the original version. Here's the difference. Chapter 15 in the old version says the protocols of the elders of Zion. But if you look at the new version, chapter 15 is the story of Jonathan May. So I'm going, wait a minute. There's a whole chapter missing. And then if you look at the rest of the book that's in, the rest of what's in there, everything else is there. There's just that one piece missing. So I go, well, wait a minute. What exactly is the protocols of the elders of Zion? And why is it missing from this man's book? So I looked at the new version and I said, the version that I had says 1991. Stay with me, people. But this version says copyright 1991 revised 2019. So somebody took it upon themselves to remove this particular section, fix up the cover a little bit, and say it's revised. Revised means you've rewritten it, not take something out of it. And I'm pretty sure if Mr. Cooper hadn't been murdered, he'd probably have a problem with the fact that there's a whole damn chapter missing out of his book. So I cruised on over to my old original version. If you got the original version, look at chapter 15. The protocols are the elders of Zion. So I went and pulled up, and there it is in the book right there. There's this chapter, which is not in the other book. Here comes the crazy part. Y'all ready for this? They didn't take out 1 or 2 pages. Cousin, they took out 66 pages. 66 pages. I'm like, well, damn, what is this all about? And I started to examine the protocols of the wise men of Zion. And it says right here, this is an exact reprint of the original text. This has been written intentionally to deceive people. For clear understanding, the word Zion should be Sion. Any reference to Jews should be replaced with the word Illuminati, and the word Goyim should be replaced with the word cattle. That's the opening of this section. So I'm going like, whoa, what's this about? Oh, so I go digging into this and I find out that these are rules of how to govern us and how to destroy and maintain control of us for a particular group that I won't call out here because I don't want anyone to attack me. I'm just reading out the book. And as I went through these protocols, there are about 14 protocols. I began to wonder about other people who are in certain situations right now where it looks like they're being controlled. They're being made to humble. They're being made to heal. They're being made to show appreciation. You insulted us. You got to kiss booty now. They're being made. And when you read these protocols, this is what they said you do when someone gets out of order. So why would they take this out of the book? Well, I had to go and do some more research. I couldn't find out why from them that they took it out the book because they won't talk about it. But it is very damaging. And it raises concern against a very protected group in our society. And I'm talking about Jews. That's what it's talking about. Why would that be gone? Why would they take it out? Why would they take this out of this man's work? And when do we start taking stuff out of books? Don't we just ban the whole book? So now if I'm reading this book, I don't know any of this. Well, I'm sorry. I thought this book was always considered to be conspiracy theory and that none of it was real. So why would you take one part out and then leave the book in circulation unless it's all real and you don't want someone to see that part? If you have a copy of Behold the Pale Horse and you bought it recently from Amazon and it says it's 2019, what you have is an incomplete book. Those of us who have the book with the original copyright of 1991, not only do we have the original book, but we have all the appendices that are in the back with all these documents and these scanned documents that were top secret classified that for some strange reason, when I look in this book here, well, is there some advertisements and stuff like that? So they changed the whole goddamn book around. Is that what we're doing now? But then again, why am I surprised? They did the same thing to the Bible. But y'all ain't come here to hear that. Y'all came here to hear about some mess. Dig around in some mess. We're not going to do that. Still waiting on some charges in the issue of Breonna Taylor. Again, I had to come hit y'all in the head with that tonight. And I wanted to also speak specifically to the slanderous statements that I've seen over on Facebook, which are all a lie. I'm not attempting to attack anyone. I haven't issued a threat against any black militias. I don't have any intentions of attacking my people. But if you're going to pull out a piece of my class, then at least take the whole class. You might enjoy the morning mental. You might enjoy facts over feelings. In the meantime and in between time, I'm going to leave y'all again, one more again, because I did this earlier in the show. Again, my military records that I went and had pulled because someone said something that we love to pull out. I bragged, oh, we love to pull these out. Trust me, we ain't got nothing better to do than to pull these out. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, me, oh, my. So I'm going to pull out this 214 one more again. And I'm going to pull it out right there. There we go. Got that 214 in the house. Y'all know what a 214 is if you ex-military. And, I just like to read this last line right here. It says, overseas ribbon, expert marksman. Let me help y'all out real quick. Let me get up in there so y'all won't think I'm making that up. You got to show it to me. See what that says? That says expert marksman. Okay, you can freeze frame it and read it. All right. So please stop with the I can't shoot shit. It's embarrassing. Anyway, make a long story short, that's all I had for you tonight. If you got a copy of Behold the Pale Horse, make sure you get the original copy. If you're slandering, Stop, because you'll see me now or see me later in court. And if you're still in effect moving along with the movement of unifying our people so we can move toward getting reparations, restitution, and everything else that's owed to us, then you continue to rock and roll with your boy. For all of y'all that I'm still in love with, that's still in love with me, still in love with this movement, still in love with NFAC, it is a global phenomenon right now, because everybody is ready to move forward and not just sing and hold hands and so forth. The coalition grows daily. It grows daily. One last thing I want y'all to know, so you get the heads up. The Washington Post has reached out. They said they are now interested in learning about NFAC. Let's hope that they do a better job than what ABC did by trying to bury the story. Some folks know that the more real we get, the more we expose their fraudulent nature. But they want to call me a fraud. I haven't collected one dime, so where's the fraud? The movement is real. NFAC is real. The people are real. The love is real. Y'all have a wonderful night. And if I don't see you again, I'll be back again. Let's see, I'm back again because I'm not going to have time. I'll be back again on Monday. No, Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday. So don't look for morning mentals. Don't look for facts over feelings until Tuesday, because I've got some other stuff that I have to do as we continue to spread the word about all the wonderful things that we're trying to do to move us to a better place. So we